Hello everyone, this is our senior project presentation about decentralized exchange analysis on Ethereum blockchain. I'm Berçin Şimşek.
And I am Kardan Demiral. We are from Boğaziçi University Computer Engineering Department. Our project advisor is Professor Dr. Can Özturan. Thanks to his considerable support, we were able to finish the project successfully.
Firstly, I will do an introduction about our project. In this project, a tool is created to gather and examine Uniswap transactions from the commonly used decentralized exchange smart contracts on Ethereum blockchain. The project creates a tool that retrieves and extracts transaction data and then cleans it and evaluates it by creating transaction graphs. The tool is implemented with both web-based and Python-based methods. I mentioned about Uniswap, but what is Uniswap? It's the largest decentralized exchange operating on the Ethereum blockchain. Without an intermediary, users are allowed to swap crypto by Uniswap. It's commonly used by crypto enthusiasts, so we prefer to analyze its transaction data.
And who can benefit from our tool? Firstly, market researchers may be better able to understand market trends and movements of crypto assets thanks to the tool developed in this project. And it can also help in making informed investment decisions and improve overall market efficiency. Additionally, it may provide better understanding of market trends to the users. And this is our data flow chart. The Uniswap transactions are recorded in the Ethereum blockchain. The number of blocks that the user requested are retrieved from the blockchain. Then the data in these blocks is cleaned and Uniswap transactions are separated. Then these transactions are decoded using their call data. Now that the requested transactions are retrieved successfully, the data is analyzed and the details like swap tokens, contract addresses, and the Ether amount that is being swapped are recorded. Lastly, this data is visualized for users to analyze.
Our solution includes extracting and decoding Uniswap transaction data using several Python libraries, including Web3 and Uniswap Universal Router Decoder. The requested transaction data is retrieved from the Ethereum blockchain via an Infra API endpoint, and the data is cleaned and analyzed, decoding the call data of each transaction. For the data visualization, we use Viz.js because it's a dynamic browser-based visualization library. It also provides a network component, which offers a dynamic, automatically organized and customizable network views. Our users can analyze the data either with the transaction graphs created with Viz.js or the data table, which shows each transaction's details from the web page opened after the execution. Now we will do a short demonstration of our project. This is our project. To run it, the user should type this command with the argument as how many blocks she wants to retrieve. For example, I want to retrieve last two blocks.
And after the execution, the web page, the HTML file that is created that shows the transaction graphs and the table is opened automatically, as you will see shortly.
As you can see, our HTML file is opened automatically on the browser. This is our network component, which is from the Viz.js library. For example, the INU token is transferred from INU to Ethereum by the amount of this number. The amounts are written on the edges. The thickness of the edges are proportional to the amount transferred. And also, when users want to see the addresses of the tokens, they can hover on the nodes to see the addresses. For example, this is the Ethereum token's address. Also, we have another option for drawing. This is the second option.
We decided to provide a second drawing option because we realized that in most cases, one of the tokens that are swapped is the ETH token. This is most probably because the users benefit from its liquidity when they want to swap two tokens and use ETH as an intermediate token. In this option, users can able to better see which tokens are taken giving ETH and which ones are given to take ETH. There is also a slider at the top. In the first place, only 20 tokens are shown because more tokens make the network complicated to analyze. These tokens are ordered by the swapped Ether amount, and the bigger transactions are shown firstly. These amounts are accumulated and not from single swaps most of the time. And the user can use the slider to increase the number of tokens. There is also the data table on the right. The data there is also sorted by the swap amount. The users can look at it to analyze the data.
Thank you for listening. This was our senior project. We hope you find it interesting.